There are many benefits to participate in this healthcare forum at JOIST. First, we are in a true ecosystem of passionate people about innovation, about people into the entrepreneurship world, but also researchers, people from the university, and visionaries. So it's very motivating, and everything is about connections, about human intelligence powered by artificial intelligence, and we can feel that here in JOIST. So clearly, our world is fully reshaping right now in relation with the tech intensity we're living in. So the tech intensity is the capacity to adapt the technology, to understand the technology, the capacity to trust it, and when it happens, it can generate significant outcomes in many industries, and especially for healthcare. And I would say that this tech intensity right now is fulfilled with four major technology trends. One being mixed reality or immersive experience. Just imagine that now surgeons can activate procedures with very accurate incision sensory through 3D overlays images. That's fantastic. You have obviously data and artificial intelligence. So now AI, for instance, can help to have like very personalized treatments, and it's a reality. That's great. The third one, which is, I would say, the poor parent of this technology in the healthcare industry, and it's an absolute need right now, and a very strong need, it's cybersecurity. Hospital manage to generate, to collect lots of medical records. That's gold for hackers. And unfortunately, there is low maintenance of the security system in hospital. And so cybersecurity is a big trend, very important for healthcare industry. And the last one is for the 5 to 10 to 15 years to come. It's going to be a game changer in terms of innovation for healthcare, is the quantum computing. Quantum computing will help to design molecules at scales, to accelerate drug discovery, and help to create diagnosis in a super fast and accurate way. That's why I really believe technology is more than a must for healthcare. It's an absolute need, and that's the way to go. Yeah, so there are a huge difference between, I would say, improvements and innovation. I believe that there are lots of ways to have operational innovation that I would call improvement. For example, in terms of collaboration, like interoperability needs to be improved in terms of data transfer from one platform to another platform, like from one diagnosis system to another diagnosis system, from one country to another country. So interoperability is a topic with lots of potential, and I would say it's a big improvement to have. True innovation is something that's not existing yet, through quantum computing, for instance, and that's going to be this way thanks to new computing power to design new molecules that will also help to discover new drugs. And also through quantum computing, it will help to have like in silico clinical trials, like silicium, like in the processing end-to-end clinical trials. You don't have to test it on a real body and everything. You will have like end-to-end tests on your drug, and so that's true innovation. So lots of, I would say, eHealth, healthcare, and many industries will face lots of ethical dilemma, ethical questions linked to obviously artificial intelligence and this new computing power I mentioned. One will be able to sequence the genome instantaneously, or to create, I would say, or to help to have like the exact type of baby I want to have, or if I can maybe manage to find something to live 200 more years. But it's super expensive, not affordable for everyone, lots of ethical questions. So for me, yeah, that's one of the main challenges, because like we have now enough technology in front of us to compress the next 250 years in only 25. And so it will raise lots of questions. Ethics and security for me are the big ones. So, community management system, community, digital-led communities and in-person-led communities are absolutely, I would say, not essential for healthcare. They're critical. Like, for instance, you have lots of community of doctors per specialties, and most of these doctors, they have to analyze lots of diagnoses every day. Sometimes they have to analyze lots of images, radio, and they can have a doubt. So AI can help them, but it's always good to, in an anonymous way, to share with a community of specialists the diagnosis with the image. What do you think? What would you recommend? Are you aligned with my diagnosis? And to have like kind of this human instant feedback, thanks to an always-on community, for me something super powerful. It was more difficult in the past because like it was mainly in person, which is super important to learn from each other. But to have instant feedback, digital community is a way to go, and I'm a strong believer in that domain, and that I'm sure it will improve in the years to come, especially after COVID-19, where hybrid connection is now becoming a commodity. Obviously, it can, like, if you can manage to have a platform, a bit like JOIST in some way, to connect private sectors with public sectors, with researchers, with top talented experts, through a smooth, connected way, through many different topics linked to healthcare, it's a way to go and to move forward toward improvement and sometimes innovation.